Hello, my name is Azifa, and here's my partner.
Hey, I'm Isaac, and welcome to our newest game, Nubby's Enjoyable Evening.
Since this game takes a while to complete, we will start by talking over some sped up gameplay footage. The character you play as is a hamster called Nubby. You can move with A and D and jump with space.
To progress in this game, you use the colored shapes around the area to push buttons and unlock doors.
Holding shift can help Nubby push the harder to move shapes, example, square and triangle.
There is one more thing that you will need to get through the game, and that is the ability to scale objects. In order to scale a shape, you have to use the numpad. First, hold down the number of corners that shape has. Then, while holding that number, press either plus or minus to scale up or down, respectively.
In some areas, shapes may need to be scaled down in order to get past. At other times, you may find making an object bigger might make it easier to maneuver.
Now, before we show you the answers to all the puzzles, we're going to leave some of those for you to find out on your own. So for now, let's dive into the code.
Starting in Physics Playground, we made some simple changes to the camera. These are zooming out and locking it in place by not calculating displacement. After that, we have created the player from what we have learned in the tutorial and added animations. After the player comes the environment, which was created using a simple function.
The make platform function is very similar to what it was in Math Assignment 1, but now we have the addition of being able to use enum types. Over in physicsbody.h, we were able to set up two different sets of enums. The first one, body type, being for what shape the physics body on that object will take, and the second one, entity categories, letting us define what type of object we want it to be.
Going down the file, we next created the triggers which represent the buttons in-game.
To quickly create triggers, all we needed was the simple 17 parameter long function. Most of these variables are nothing new and they were seen in Assignment 1, but I did want to touch on two of them specifically. The first variable is the canActivate variable. This is an enum type and lets me decide which kinds of objects I want to be able to activate this trigger. The second variable is the target variable. Now this variable is a little more complicated, but it lets me destroy whichever entity I place in there. For example, if you put a 3 as target, it will delete the third object that was created. So you need to be very specific with what you want to delete, or you'll start deleting other things you don't want to be gone.
The next thing we made is all the unique shapes. All of the different shapes start in a very similar way. They are given a sprite, a spawn position, and a physics body. The difference between the shapes is how physics body is created. Using the height and width of the sprite, we were able to estimate the locations of each vertex on the physics body and create them appropriately for each shape.
The next thing on our list is the images that appear at the start and end of the game. The image at the beginning goes away with setting opacity to 0 at the press of enter. The win image appears just like in Math Assignment 1 when the player enters a specific set of coordinate values. You may have noticed that in the background of this video, there has been some soft music playing. This music has actually been coming straight from our game the entire time, and you'll hear it when you're playing for yourself.
The last thing we need to explain is how we manage to scale our objects. We use several combinations of if statements. Each shape had two different conditions for it to scale. The first condition requires the player to hold down the number of corners that a shape has, and the addition key to make the shape bigger. The second condition is the same as the first, except now the player holds the subtraction key and the shape shrinks.
And that's it for the code breakdown. We hope you enjoyed watching, and we hope you'll enjoy playing. And remember, we'll always be here sitting in the picture frame.
Bye!
Hey, just as a quick editor's note coming in several hours in the future, something we forgot to mention in our recordings is a little thing about the debug drawings. They work perfectly fine, nothing to worry about, but since we have so many objects in our scene, we did find that on lower end computers, having all of the debug drawings up at the same time you're trying to move everything around did seem to lag the game a little bit. So just as a recommendation, if you're going to be using the debug drawings, still feel free, but I wouldn't recommend keeping them on the entire time you're playing. So just put them on, do whatever you gotta do, and then you can turn them back off and enjoy the rest of the game completely smooth. But for now, enjoy some bloopers.
Hello, it's me, Nazifa, and here's my partner. And you're not being recorded. That's what I was
Oh
pointing out.
yeah, I wasn't being recorded. Take one is going smoothly.
Hello, it's me, Nazifa, and here's my partner.
Hey, I'm still Isaac, and welcome to the sequel. Is it a sequel? I don't know. Our second. Do it again. Is it a sequel? Is
No,
this
it's
a
not a
connected
sequel.
universe? Do we have a.
No, it's not a sequel. We're not making two games of Sloom.
True.
We're
Connected
just making.
universe, though.
I mean,
Sloom's in the game. Connected universe.
connected universe? Question mark?
Yes, Sloom is in the game. The two games have to take
No, but
place
we
in
don't
the
want to
same
spoil
universe.
that right off the bat.
Yeah, I know. But now we know that.
Lore.
Lore.
I don't like my hello, it's me, Nazifa. Can I just be like, hello, my name is Nazifa, and
Mhm.
here's my partner. Okay, go.
Wait, why? Wait, hold on. Why am I eating?
Hungry boy. We're in a giggly
You're
mood.
so professional. It's unbelievable.
Hello, it's bro.
Hey, it's
Okay.
bro.
Hello, my name is Nazifa, and here's my partner.
Hey, I'm Isaac, and welcome to our newest game called Nubbies. Dang it.
Okay, here we go again.
His evening is enjoyable, not
Do you-
exciting, not extravagant,
you
not
wanna write down your lines?
extrusive, enjoyable. I got it, it's fine.
Hello, it's my name is. It's my name is. I can't do lines. Okay.
Can we make an entire blooper reel over just botching the intro?